He might have it this time, up to Wezago mid-on. He makes it through, so maiden ton for Ryan Hackney. Coming to the side with some injuries and some players getting omitted. And well done, young man. He's pretty happy.
Plenty of space out this side.
In the air, well caught at backward point. Nice catch taken there by Kelvin Smith, who's pretty happy to finally held on to one in this game. And Ryan Hackney is on his way for 102. Third man out for New South Wales in their second innings. Sanger goes hard, hits it well. Has it gone all the way?
Has.
It
gone
has.
all the way for 6.
Beautifully struck. Umpire's just waiting for confirmation.
The real exciting part of the game is Manenti gets taken down the ground. It's going to go all the way out to mid-wicket, and we might have seen it carry. Umpire's going to get the final call on this, and it is all the way for either side.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot.
Clears his
Jason
space,
Sanger.
and it's through the hands of Lehman as well, who was in short, and it's eventually 4. So damaging stuff here from the captain. Much fuller. Wanted to play through that cover region, ended up nicking up, and he's out. So Kelvin Smith loses his wicket in the first over, and South Australia disarray early. 1 for none.
That's a good-looking drive, and that'll be a boundary for Hunt, so that will make him feel a lot better. Half volley, and got the full treatment.
Geez, he punished that one.
Dwarshuis again bowling well. Oh, a little edge that's got through somehow, and the outfield's very, very quick here. And it'll be a boundary. So Henry Hunt just in a bit of no man's land there with his mindset. Back live. Takes the big, got a glance actually. I thought it hit his pad, but he's glanced it away. So another boundary for Henry Hunt.
In a regular environment, which is called home for them and their families, and a lot of cricketers with children as well, as that one's whipped really nicely from Daniel Drew. He's going to get himself 4. To sort of drop out of shield to focus on the T20. That one's whipped nicely off the legs. That's fine enough to go for 4 as well. So Drew with a couple of boundaries in that Ben Dwarshuis over, who was trying a few different things. And that's just streaky. It'll get through for 4. It's a fast outfield at Carnarolton Oval. And Henry Hunt just replays the shot out in the middle as if he would have loved to have connected better. There's that shorter ball. Has a play at it. Has he nicked it? He has. So another one falls. Henry Hunt this time departs. Both openers for South Australia falling before lunch. Cut away. That's good. They're very, very good. Not a bad way to get yourself off the mark, Nathan McSweeney.
And Daniel Drew cutting. That will be 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Stood on top of the bounce. And a nice shot there from Nathan McSweeney through that mid-wicket gap. Not far from Ollie Davies.
And finally gets it through mid-wicket. That should roll. It's pretty quick, and it's a nice boundary. So Daniel Drew gets himself going after lunch. Gets himself to 27.
Oh, there was that catching man tug.
So it's gone through. But that was exactly why that fielder was there to start with pre-lunch. 2 of those catches in short. Much fuller this time, and races past mid-off. And that is yet another 4 for Daniel Drew, who now goes to 37.
Playing so well in this last game, it changes everything.
Nicely played. That's runs every day of the week. And Drew in some really nice form now, enters the 40s with a cracking strike down the ground.
Whole afternoon of batting ahead of him on a pretty blameless surface at the moment.
Well, he's gone for it. And the man there at short 45's taken the catch, so he's got sucked in McSweeney.
Is this where I put in, as we see a sweep shot, down to the very fine leg boundary? It's the cut, and that will be, yeah, no real push on the boundary there. It's a tired. Big Foley knows what to do with that, smashes away through cover. Glorious boundary to Lehman.
Batsman in that position in the order.
This one, gosh, I thought it might have cleared the fence. Cut away, can't be stopped in that deep gully area. Another boundary. Another cut. It'll be another boundary, back to back. Great intent here from Daniel Drew. Flies into 64, and Loz just seeing on the screen. Lovely drive, another 4. Daniel Drew starting to look like a bit of a throwdown session out there for the last over or so. There's 4s coming with a bit of regularity. Nicely swept round the corner. No protection all the way back there. Another boundary. Too short, pulled away. That's that bad ball we're talking about. You wait for one of them. Easy boundary to finish the over. And takes that risk on. That's going to clatter into the West End pickets. Another boundary.
That'll nearly be 4 too, Kurt.
Chase is on here. Finally coming. Mid-wicket coming. Foot race. And 156 grams of leather wins the race. There we go. A bit more aggression. Jake Lehmann throws the hands through it. Another boundary. Races into the 30s.
Far cry from cricket now. It's Daniel Drew works that backward a point. Fielder's got some work to do.
Can't stop it. Another boundary. Goes into the 80s, Daniel Drew. Second time in this match.
You look at the wicket column. And that is edge, and he's out. Good catch taken by Jack Edwards at first slip. So Daniel Drew out in the 80s again. And the wicket comes for young Hadley, who's been very impressive in this game. Fourth wicket down for South Australia. Disappointment for Daniel Drew. Misses out again on 100. Shot out through the offside, and that will race away to the boundary. So Liam Scott growing in confidence here, as we've said a number of times. Important innings for him, and he's found the boundary for the first time.
Quite hard to pick up.
Yeah. As that one's cut away past the diving fielder at backward point, Jack Edwards, and that is a boundary for Lehmann. So Moses Enriquez just changing things up with some off spin and 30 seconds. Kurt. Oh, that's short and put away. Good shot from Liam Scott. A boundary. Target under 200 now for the Redbacks with that nicely played pull. So it's no alcohol. It's green bowls.
Speak for yourself.
On the cut, no, I could tell if that was. Don't worry about that. As Lehmann brings up a half century. Good timing for both Jake and us. Run a ball 50. So well played. Very good inning. 7 fours. And well, he's done it again. 50 in this match for the Redbacks captain.
Bit of change of something. A high ball. It's going to go right to the rope. Dropped. Down she goes. And I think that's carried on the full over it.
It certainly has. Isn't him dropping that ever.
Goes again. Oh, is that a catch? Yes. An unbelievable diving catch. We saw a simple one dropped, and we see a brilliant one taken. The breakthrough that was needed for the Blues.
As we have a look at the replay, banged in short again, hit the ball pretty firmly, and McDonald diving to his right brings off a superb catch. Let's have a look at it from behind, and there he is, the young man diving to his right. We had a good view of it from up here. 5th wicket down, 228 on the board. And, well, Liam Scott played pretty well for his 40.
Just need something to break open here.
Well, your optimism as he pulls that away. That might be the trigger. Nicely played. He's hit some good pull shots today. And his first boundary since Jake Lehmann. He hasn't had many opportunities to find the gap, but he did it then. So here's Green bowling to Lehmann. And that's got to be close. Yes, he's out. He's gone for the sweep. Unless he's got a little bottom edge on that. Sam Nagoski is spot on with that decision. Lehmann looks disappointed, but I think comes in again. Well flighted. And that's a lovely shot from Manenti. Full toss. Hits it for 4. Good shot. Hits it hard and wide a bit on for 4. Good shot. Nicely played.
Looked like it might have been the wrong one from up here, Loz.
Shot. Beats a diving cover, and that's 4. Good shot from Manenti. His 3rd boundary.
This one's cut nicely between the gap at point. So good shot for 4. First scoring shot after the drinks break. You need plenty more of those, South Australia. Still 123 to get. Pulled. Easy catching chance and accepted. So the short ball, we're talking up its usefulness, and it strikes there. Beninenti holding out for 21. Another glimmer of hope for New South Wales. Beautiful shot from McAndrew. Easy as you like. Just walks down and gives the pitch a tap and says, oh, there's plenty of runs left out here, boys. We'll have 4 of them.
I'm assuming once Chris Green finishes, though, he probably won't get back into the attack. Long ball there from Chris Green. Didn't work. Just trying to drag something out of Harry Nielsen, though. Got the desired result. It's not a great ball.
I'm not sure who's chasing that one. One of the slips can go and find it. In the end, the rope's probably going to win. It's just going to trickle. And
I'm going to go as we wait. And that's past gully. That's going to go for 4. Down to the boundary. Comfortable runs there. Don't really matter at the moment, the runs. It's more the wickets from New South Wales' point of view. But McAndrew adds 4 more to his tally. I was thinking Daniel Drew, lock next season. Jake Lehman, I'd probably make him captain next year. Harry, he's going to be a big part of the Ashes coming up in a couple of months' time. Nielsen, edges, down towards the third man boundary. 4 more, safe enough, along the ground all the way. But yeah, that for me. Oh, good ball, and he's dropped it at leg slip. You wouldn't believe it. The catch goes down. Chris Green, who's caught well all season, and that's the end of the match. You wouldn't believe it, a drop catch. And the players will now shake hands at 2 minutes to 6. Let's have a look at it with Alex Ross. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's fairly unsighted there, but he's moved well and really should have gobbled that one up. It's a second